Clearing is 95% of a game, even for me who wants to run around and be a lunatic. I'm clearing camps for 90% of a game, but how I clear them is going to be different to most Shaco players, right? So I'm just going to show you how to actually like clear camps properly, especially your starting clear, because you'll be doing this in every game, or most games. I don't have jungle item. Let's go. Make sure to buy your jungle item. So yeah, just try and get in as many backstabs as possible. Pretty simple here, very elementary. As I missed the first backstab, let's go. Son of a great Shaco player. And another one. Doesn't really matter too much as long as you get even if you clear red buff perfectly, by the way, Krugs will spawn as soon as you queue over, so I didn't even like really lose any time there. Now watch. This next box, yeah? And you can do this. You go to Raptors. I just made sure the last Krug there would die with another auto attack. You can probably do it a little bit quicker there and save an auto, but yeah. Go through like this. So here, like, you have many options, right? You can, like, go to the top side, you can gank a lane, whatever. Even Raptors there could be done quicker, but you see how that's at, like, 145, yeah? So, yeah, back to the clear. So, we'll see what time ShacoTime finishes, or ShacoTrain, sorry, finishes this at. Yeah, so it's not too bad, right? It's, like, 5 seconds. Maybe a little bit more, actually, difference here. Like, his Q's off cooldown here. Saving Q is actually fine. If it was, like, off cooldown straight away, but. Yeah, you can see already like how it's maybe 5-6 seconds difference, and it makes a big difference, man. Like, running around the map here, there's going to be times where you're going to miss kills because you're too slow at clearing, or, you know, a lane might fight sooner and you can get there quicker. Little things like that matter a lot. I really don't like this as well, like putting 2 points in W as AD Shaco, because you're picking Shaq to be, like, active if there is obviously potential to be active earlier. When you put 2 points in W here, like, you're just going to miss kills in games. Like, it's just a fact. I don't even have to give you a percentage of it. You guys know, if we play 10 games, right, and I get to this position and put 2 points in W, maybe in like 6 or 7 of those games, I'm gonna miss out on a kill, because think about when Crab spawns, right? It's in a minute's time. So basically, you're telling me that in 60 seconds, you're not gonna be able to kill Aatrox and you can't kill LeBlanc. Or maybe the enemy jungler does something stupid, right, like this, and they're 1 HP and run down like that, and you can kill them. But you don't have E to finish them off when they flash. So it's guaranteed here that this is bad, just because of that. Even if it was like 1 out of 10, you can still clear this side of the map efficiently by putting a point in E. And you also saw me, how I did this quadrant. Yeah, like 5 seconds quicker. I know ShacoTrain was late on its first box, but it doesn't really change too much, honestly, because you delay your box of Krugs anyway. You can already see like how in the first few levels here, there's a difference in like mindset, but also how we clear. So see how top lane's now fighting? Like, my eyes see this, and then I look at GP's HP, and I think, oh, this could be a free kill, let's go. And this will be even more important because you're running Relentless Hunter or Treasure Hunter, right? You stack off takedowns. So if we don't kill Aatrox in the next 10-15 minutes when we could have killed him now, we're missing out on valuable movement speed in the early game. So whenever there is a kill opportunity, you should be pouncing on it. There is a phrase I could say, but I might get banned. But yeah. See, look at this. Oh, so juicy, but instead of going there, like, there's Aatrox's flash. A picture tells 1,000 words. Says 1,000 words. Whoops. Diving this guy is definitely correct. He should just keep moving forward here. Warding the brush is smart. Yeah, that's good. Donbishi is an interactive league dojo where you train your micro and macro, not just watch guides. You complete lessons, answer questions, and learn by making the decisions yourself. Join to get access to all of these perks, link in the description. Now, we probably know the enemy jungler is bot side, right? Because they're not here contesting this. Also, look at where LeBlanc is. So whenever I do a play like this where I dive, I'm like, oh, just to make sure, look at mid lane. If I draw a line through mid lane, LeBlanc's below. So I guarantee you the enemy jungler's here. I'm just going to skip it as well because I know Shaco's going to do the crab here. There you go. And now what are we playing for? Well, now we are playing for this. We do not want the enemy jungler to get level 4 Krugs, right? And with a bot lane that's kind of weak, mid no prior. Honestly, like, the enemy jungler might dive mid. I've skipped this though. So it depends if Lux has flash and stuff. If Lux has flash, I probably wouldn't care too much. I also don't know who the enemy jungler is. But this is just what I'm seeing, right? I'm kind of just like freeballing it. So if I was playing a Shaco, I'm thinking, right, Lux is super low. Is she going to get dove? My bot lane as well. Can they get dove here? I kind of want to play for Krugs. So I think what I would do here is, oh, what is this box? Oh yeah, I would never box like this. Probably just auto attack this 2 more times with a smite. red buff and the pet will kill it, and then you just run to blue, Q over, do blue buff quickly, recall, run out here. That's what I would do here. And I would tell my mid laner, I would just ping here. Because I've got shit to do now. Like, I've only got 20 CS after this, right? Or 21. So I've only got 5 camps. I'm 2 camps, technically, behind the enemy jungler. Yes, I got a kill, lovely. So I will be ahead in gold in the near future when I even it out. But I have to do that here. I have to invest in this, and I have to get to my Krugs. I'm sorry, Lux. I can't run 15 seconds to mid lane, because what about if they don't dive? So I would never box like that. I would just do this and smite, and then run down here, Q over. So you can see how the micro, a lot of it is to do with clearing, right? I would have played that dive exactly the same. Maybe I would have queued a little bit earlier, but still, it's similar, yeah? I think the clearing is the big difference. And yeah, I would just do Gromp. He could have done those 2 camps a lot quicker. So I would be able to get here maybe 5 seconds after they spawn, and the enemy jungler would not be able to take them, because Krugs would be like 2,000 HP and kind of tanky. So we're kind of like 1 camp behind where we should be here. And that's just through clearing micro. Oh. Hello. And imagine... So this here, right, this picture, I think this is a great game to review. This picture, guys, if I were playing here, and I've done that crab, and I did Gromp, I'm going to be here basically at this time, right? Maybe I haven't done the Krugs, but I'm running in, and Talons just eat over. I'm going to be a level 4 Shaco. I might even have a pickaxe here instead of 2 long swords. You see what I mean? Like how the micro from the first 2-3 minutes of a game changes the reality of what we see here. So to me in my brain, this isn't real. Like, I'm never going to be level 3 here with no points in E. I'm level 4 with a pickaxe, maybe more, I don't know. Even this, if we get the kill on Aatrox quicker, so we go through like this, and we kill the Aatrox with an E ignite, and he dies. We just run off back to our camps. We're not even doing the crab when we run back down. We're doing Gromp into crab. And we do our blue. Literally, these camps are gone. So I might even have pickaxe longsword here. Smiting is bad. Why is smiting bad here? Like, yeah, it stacks smite, but you can just use smite on the other camps. Like, there's no need to waste smite here. Because your next box, with 2 points in it, is going to do what? Your next box is going to kill the Krug. But he just holds it, right? So he literally could have just, like, W'd and then ran to Raptors. He has to be a little bit careful of Talon being here. So yeah, I would kind of hold here. I would be clicking like this though. So I wouldn't be clicking there. I'd be clicking like close and my mouse close. So if Talon jumps out, right, I'm always ready. Yeah, even this brush you got to be a little bit careful of. Yeah, I would have just ran in the brush first, I think. And this death here, I think I would have died as well. Like if I was in ShacoTrain's position. But, yeah, the point here, guys, is like you're never going to die here, right? Because you would have killed the Talon, or he's literally 1 HP. Level 4 Shaco with pickaxe longsword against a jungle item Talon. But this reality here on our screen is because of all the decisions we've made so far. This is like the culmination, right? So for me here, like I'm going to die as well. There's literally nothing for me to do. I might run to the right, maybe, because Lux is active there. If Lux was under tower, I think running like this is good. But I think I would just run to the right. But here, you're in a bad situation, right? Because you've got no cooldowns. I also would have used Q on the camp as well, like this, like ShacoTrain, but yeah. Yep, and unfortunately now, this Talon is going to probably, if we don't see him on mid, he's obviously just going to recall here, right? If we see him run through mid, he's going to do Raptors Krugs. I also think Shaco should not run to his top camps here, by the way. I think this is bad, because I think his top camps in a game like this now, the Talon is just going to 1v9. So if I were ShacoTrain here, it depends what he thinks is warded, right? If stuff down here is warded, yes, it's very annoying. But if I were him, I would literally just run like this. Because we know that Shaco cleared walls, similar to his Raptors, right? And both junglers full cleared. That means that Talon's walls are like Shaco's. So if I were Shaco here, I'm expecting Talon to do these camps very soon. Talon should be thinking Shaco might run here. So what I'm going to do is just straight to Talon's bot side. Let's see how he uses his cooldowns here. So again, I'm just going to look at how he uses spells. That was perfect, like literally perfect. How he just started walls was really, really good. He should E at the start though, because you'll be able to E again. So just a quick thing here. So W, auto attack. Look how his stealth was about to run out. Yeah, so this is all perfect. Like, he starts this camp perfectly, and now he should E auto attack. So E auto attack. Your E is going to get the backstab damage, and your E will be off cooldown. Finish the camp, right? So when the wolf camp follows you to Gromp, you can E it back here. And you're halfway to Gromp already. See what I mean? Like, I could have got 2 E's off. And the smite as well. Did we have to smite that? The smite isn't actually bad. You know, we don't really have 500-600 damage in our kit here. It's kind of a lot of auto attacks and an E as well. So I actually think the smite is good, but his E is off cooldown. So if our E does, let's say, 100, 150 damage, depending on the HP, we're putting our E, we're not even using our E on the camp here. So that's why I'm like, oh, that didn't look too worth. So here I would like to see him, if he is going to smite, I want to pick Shaco up and put him here. So you smite. So literally, what he should do right now is smite and then run. Don't even auto attack, just run and then E the camp at the end. So I think already in terms of clearing, I would have saved like maybe 20, 30 seconds. Just E the camp here. Just E the camp, leash it to yourself. Mana is literally fake, guys, when you jungle. Do not worry about mana. You only worry about mana if you're like maybe a third or maybe half. Depends on the champion, but yeah. Box straight away, box straight away. Should have boxed before his previous auto attack. E is questionable now as well. You see how his E, he can't finish off the Gromp? So again, like now, the issue here is that his E, I don't think is going to be off cooldown to like kind of finish off the Gromp as he moves to blue. So if Shaco's moving here, you want to throw your E behind you. Like now it's annoying, right? To leash blue buff. Like what do we do? Like look where we're going to E from. It's like right next to it. We could be Eing from back here. So now I'm thinking in my head, because Talon isn't... I don't actually think Talon's topside here. Even though his LeBlanc is holding up here, I'm expecting Talon to be box. So if I was this Shaco, I'd also place a box, by the way. Definitely place a box. Because you want to protect yourself. Like, not in the brush. I just mean at the crab. The crabs, by the way, will always face the middle. So when they spawn, they will run like this. This one spawns, it runs like that, always. So what you can do on Shaco is just put a box here. Because you might be able to set up another one. Look, we've got over 10 seconds here. And our box cooldown is going to be, what, like maybe 12, 13 or some shit? 13? 14, sorry. So yeah, box should have been a little bit earlier. He can E as well, like literally straight away. Because he'll have another one up, right? This is always the key here. Like, you're going to have another E up. I guess, like, oh... Yeah, like, this is... I would never queue in case Talon shows up. Because we still don't know 100%, right? If this guy's here or not. I would use E just because I almost trust him that he's not here initially. Like, oh, he would be here, right? Surely. But he's not, so I'm just going to E. But save your Q, guys, when you do camps like this and you think they might be contested. But yeah, he should E a lot earlier. So he can E and execute the camp with Smite. A lot of the time, like, you might even just want to Smite and then E at the end. He should definitely recall after this for 2 long swords or something. Because I think here, right, like his gold being 750 matters. I think if he got 2 more long swords here, I'm not sure what his build is going to be. He could just run to Krugs and get there in time. It'd be kind of close, actually. But, yeah, to actually, like, fight this Talon. And you see, like, how this is important, right? The next play here, yeah, is what? It's always these 2 camps, right? So we've got 25 seconds. Basically, we kind of want to recall right now. So we have to do this camp as soon as possible. So if he boxed 3 seconds earlier, he would be boxing sooner, doing the camp quicker, and I would even consider smiting this just to get to my bot camps quicker, yeah? But you should be eating the camp straight away like this, and then he can put a box down in 2 more seconds, right? About now, he'd have another box up. There it is. And all of a sudden, again, we've accelerated our clear, and it completely changes the macro of the game. Yeah, so Talon's bot side, it makes sense, right? So these pings should be a bit earlier, to be honest. Oh, that Talon's trolling, bro. Queuing now is good. He's not going to get a kill, I don't think. 1, 2. Ah, hold your stuff. So when you do this, this is perfect. Like, I literally would have queued in exactly the same position as him, and thankfully it works out. So this is great. Like, this queue, bro, is the sign of a real Shaco player. But it's this combo here, watch. This is clean. That click is great. Then his mouse stays on him. Lots of Shaco players do this. Let's just assume this dummy is going to run up like that, right? So what lots of Shaco players do is they will go in, and they'll go, and leave their mouse on the dummy. Bro, this is not good. We want to be moving with the target. As soon as you leave your mouse like this, you're going to be missing out on kills, damage, etc. So what ShacoTrain should do here, so let's just say this is Talon. I'm going to make him face me 1 second. So if this is Talon here, this is what we should do. And you see how I'm always moving? And if Talon E's over, that's when, you know, as he's about to shape, I just go like that. Oh, he's dead. Because I think here, ShacoTrain might be able to hold his Ignite. If he auto-attacks 1 or 2 more times, he might be able to save Ignite. It's very important. Again, this micro might change macro. He could do Dragon here, but Hextech is kind of annoying, but he does have Dirk and 3 points in W. It's very close, and also I think he might have 2 smites. Oh, it's very close to do Drag here. The only thing I'd be scared of is this being warded or even Dragon, because if LeBlanc sees you running in, or Q, like, let's just say you Q like that. I know he doesn't have Q, but let's just say he did have Q and Q'd in like that. If anything is warded around here, they're gonna know. So even if I had Q, I would not do drag here. But that's my first thought. Because their bot lane is dead, you just killed their jungler, and yeah, you've just got to worry about LeBlanc, right? But it is a legit worry here. So first thought is Dragon, because it's the best play, and best thing you can get. It's better than your entire bot side. And then after that, it's like, well, if I can't do that, what's next? Well, it just has to be your bot camps here. If he like held Ignite as well, by the way, let's just say, again, he cleared a bit more efficiently this game. He might be level 6 now. Talon has no ultimate. He could literally just run like that to Talon's red buff, you know, and like contest his top camps. Again, micro changes macro. Skew is good. Nice. Gets the empowered auto attack, right? Very good. Let's just see how he cleared Krugs. Yeah, I mean, you can just either camp again. This smite is kind of interesting. Maybe it makes sense. If he's going to smite, I'd much rather him hold his box. The reason being is this. Now he's got to auto-attack the small ones, which will add to like 2-3 seconds again. So, if he's going to smite, we hold box. Yeah, he has to be super careful of this brush here. Of Talon after this kill. Alright, so let's figure out how he lost this 1v1. So yeah, as soon as he sees these, he should be warding over. But the unfortunate thing is, like, when he ults like that, that's clearly the clone. So there's a couple of, like, it looks good, right, when you ult like this, but it's not going to bait anyone, because how can this be Shaco? Like, you've just gone invis. Like, you've literally just pressed Q. This has to be the clone, right? So what he should be doing is trying to, like, R and execute this guy, because then Talon has to make a choice, like, who does he actually go for here? So I think ShacoTrain's R is actually good, but he just Qs. Like, he should just insta-press R here and hold Q. So if he Rs right now, even though he doesn't get Hail of Blades, so the next level would actually be auto-attacking here first. But if Talon presses W as we auto-attack, the real Shaco is going to have the Talon passive stack at the bottom of him. So against Talon in particular, you have to actually R before he even damages you. He even throws W. It's actually kind of an annoying matchup at 6. But yeah, he should just press R here and hold Q. So the reason he dies here is nothing to do with macro. Like this, I think this player is actually fine, even though he probably does lose 1v1. But he should never die here is the point. Like, he can go in, steal a grub. If he wanted to live, he could just R like this and Q down on that brush and box at his feet and just run out. Oh, I got a grub. Nice. Probably worth, honestly. Nothing wrong with this play. But how he plays this when he Qs, it's like, oh, that's the real issue here. Like, what are we going to do now? And we also don't backstab him here, so we miss out on big damage. He should also box at his feet here. So when you know you're coming out of your Q, guys, and it's going to be a close fight, you need to box at your feet. And just because it's grubs, you should be boxing away from the grubs. So basically, if I were to show the combo, obviously this is Baron here, so it's a little bit different. So if that's Talon, yeah, and I go around this corner, I'm going to go like this because I want to fight, so I'll make the clone look like the real Shaco. Here's the real Shaco Talon, and Talon's going to jump in, right, and hit him, and then you can both box because Shaco's clone will do the box animation. And yeah, after that, you just hold your Q. If Talon ever goes on you, you can just Q away, stay in fog, see what he's going to do. Something like this, run off. Like, you're flexible there. But as soon as you use Q, you're in a lot of trouble. So as soon as you press Q in a situation like this, you're stuck. So if I press Q, now what? Oh, I've got to really hope I backstab him instead of saving it when you know for sure how the fight's going to go.